The Lewa Wildlife Conservancy is an award-winning catalyst and model for community conservation, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and features on the IUCN Green List of successful protected areas. Lewa is a heart of wildlife conservation, sustainable development, and responsible tourism in northern Kenya, and its successful working model has provided the framework on which many conservation organizations in the region are based. Lewa is a pioneering endangered species, 61,000-acre sanctuary established in 1983, setting aside an initial 5,000 acres and later 10,000 acres to provide sanctuary to save the last numbers of black rhino in northern Kenya from extinction. In 2015, Lewa merged with its neighbor Borana Conservancy, increasing land under conservation management to 93,000 acres. Today, Lewa is home to 61 black rhino, 72 white rhino, as well as the world's largest single resident population of endangered gravy zebra. Other mammal species including elephant, lion, giraffe, leopard, cheetah and buffalo. Collaboration with other conservation partners including the Kenya Wildlife Service, Northern Rangelands Trust community conservancies and the invaluable support from our donors, we are able to make great strides in ensuring the future of wildlife in our landscape and beyond. The Lewa Security Department remains pivotal to Lewa's conservation work, working closely with the Lewa Wildlife and Research Department and other conservation stakeholders in the fight against an ever-increasing threat to wildlife in the area. The Lewa General Security and Lewa's anti-poaching unit efforts ensure that Lewa has remained a poaching-free zone since 2013, having lost 8 rhino in a span of 2 weeks to poachers, giving the team even more reason to collaborate with both communities and other conservation partners, enhancing a joint commitment to not only ensure that these species survive, but that they thrive. The demand for both rhino horn and ivory continues to escalate, increasing the threat towards endangered rhino species and elephant. Lewa employs 150 men and women in a security team, a team of 40 anti-poaching National Police reservists licensed and armed by the Kenya government to respond to any situations of insecurity, supported by a canine unit with 4 dogs and 5 dog handlers. These teams operate in tandem with other security forces in the area, supporting the operations of NRT's 9-1 and 9-2 anti-poaching teams in patrolling and controlling elephant poaching activities in the north, reducing illegal killing of elephant by nearly half over the last 5 years. Enlisting partnerships with communities carrying out joint patrols with KWS, NRT Rangers and Mount Kenya Trust, we have achieved much in enhancing the conservation impact in the area, leveraging off one another and broadening a much larger landscape under conservation management. Lewa's 27 rhino monitors carry out daily foot patrols, averaging 25 kilometers squared within their allocated patrol blocks, reporting 100% daily sightings of all Lewa rhino to the Lewa Operations Room, operated by 5 radio room personnel, operating 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Other components of Lewa's security team include 24 fencers working to maintain Lewa's fences 24 hours, 7 days a week, 31 gatekeepers at all entry or exit points, 2 armory guards, 3 orphaned rhino handlers, 3 elephant monitors, 3 capture men, and the remainder being drivers and security administration staff, all of whom participate daily in the conservation and protection of Lewa's wildlife, ensuring the continuation and survival each and every day. The Lewa Vet Unit is mobilized and supported by the Lewa Wildlife Conservancy and is headed by a Kenya Wildlife Service vet, Matthew Mtinda, operating what is most popularly known as a Mountain Vet Unit, working together with other KWS vets in the area to treat wildlife-related cases as they occur in the whole northern region of Kenya. Matthew treats injured animals and works with teams to collect evidence from illegally poached carcasses recovered in the area, working together with the KWS and other stakeholders in the follow-up of incidents in the area. The Lewa team, working together with KWS, Borana Conservancy and Northern Rangelands Trust community conservancies, as well as other stakeholders, have been instrumental in the translocation and reintroduction of rhino into newly set up conservancies, translocating 11 black rhino from Lewa to Borana in 2013 and 9 black rhino to the Sarah Conservancy in 2015. These efforts are reintroducing endangered species into areas where they once roamed freely. Lewa's partner organization, NRT, continues to engage in community-centric conservation on the ground, connecting larger areas of land and people, providing landscape connectivity and essentially safer areas for migratory species such as elephants and gravy zebras. Its operations currently cover community conservation in northern Kenya, Rift Valley, and the coast, collectively spanning 10 million acres of protected conservation expanse. Although more and more boots are required on the ground for optimal security and protection of endangered species, Lewa's conservation success is strongly attributed to its livelihood enhancement programs. Involving the community in conservation efforts has continued to ensure that wildlife in the area are able to thrive, massively reducing reported incidents of human-wildlife conflict and wildlife losses in the area. Impacting lives through ongoing projects specifically targeted to address ongoing problems faced by the local communities in the area enhances the tangible benefits of conservation practice, setting the pace for modern conservation efforts globally. An estimated 50,000 people benefit directly from Lewa's development programs in education, healthcare, water management, infrastructure development, women's micro-enterprise initiatives, power and energy supply, security, and increased household incomes. Today, these communities are the first line of defense for the Conservancy's resident wildlife. The Lewa Education's program's main objective is to provide access to fair and quality education to the children within its area of operations, giving each a chance at a better opportunity in life. The LEP currently supports 21 schools through infrastructure development, feeding programs, bursary support, teacher recruitment, textbooks, libraries, digital literacy, with approximately 6,500 children and 6 adult literacy centers under its wing. To date, Lewa has seen 419 students graduate from university degree programs. Lewa's community development teams enhance the quality of life for the people living within and contiguous to Lewa by the provision and service of 13 Lewa water projects including springs, boreholes and water tanks, 1,300 women receiving soft business loans off the Lewa Women's Micro-Enterprise Program, 12 school vegetable gardens within the 21 schools to enhance children's nutrition and showcase drip irrigation techniques to the communities where these schools are situated. Lewa supports 4 clinics providing much-needed healthcare services to the local communities in the area. Some of these services are not easily accessible to most who may be too poor or cannot afford to visit the general government-run hospital not less than 40 kilometers away. The Lewa Main Clinic, Lapara Clinic, and Garindara and Tirimiti clinics serve approximately 40,000 people annually from the local community neighboring Lewa and its environs. 2 of these clinics have fully serviced and equipped laboratories. The main Lewa Clinic has a comprehensive HIV and AIDS center. All 4 are continuously supported by an ambulance that operates on a 24-hour basis. Outreach programs, mother-child healthcare clinics, reproductive healthcare, school deworming initiatives are amongst an array of services provided here. The plight of endangered species remains a harrowing thought for our generation. And without the marriage of community-centric conservation efforts on the ground and the support of policy-making bodies globally, the ban on the illegal trade of wildlife trophies all over the world, we may not have any wildlife left for the next generations to come. What we need is a solution and a ban on the trade.